So the Sonic the Hedgehog movie trailer has dropped earlier today, and everybody's talking about it. Most people are saying this is boo-boo to fool, but there's some who are like, hey, I'm going to give it a chance. More power to you, bro. Today, I want to take a quick look at this, give you guys my thoughts and impressions, because there's been some people asking, what do you think about this? And man, I hope you're ready. Earlier today, I did watch this with my 4-year-old son, and he was like, holy shit balls, Dad. This looks amazing. I love this trailer. Looks just like the game. And I'm like, son, the hell's you talking about, dude? I ain't never played no Sonic game that looked like this. He was excited, and at that moment, I figured in my mind's eye, it dawned on me, this is not for me, bro. This is for children's. But is it for children's? Oh, think of the children. No, this is not for kids. But it's definitely not for those of us who grew up with Sonic, right? What the hell is this? I mean, it's like doing the Super Mario Brothers movie all over again. You can have good, bad movies. I mean, I've enjoyed plenty of good, bad movies. So many people have as well. But I thought we were past, like, video game interpretations that just, like, I don't know. This kind of seems hokey. It really reminds me of, like, crappy 90s action movies for kids, not like blockbuster movies, but like those action movies that were made for kids and that were just hokey as hell, but we still were kind of cool with them. You know what I mean? They were entertaining at the time. But this, I'm just not sure. Let's just go ahead and get into it. I muted this because Coolio, for some reason, was like, bro, I'll put my music up in this trailer. So we got Gangsta's Paradise playing on this. Have to mute it. I don't want them claiming my ass. You know what I'm saying? I got to be able to buy a couple tacos here and there. I need to make my monies. And I'm sure this video will make like 50 cents. So, you know, over time, I'll be able to get something on the value menu. But here we go. Let's go ahead and start this. Comment on it a little bit. Trailer starts now. Boom, the Green Hills Zone. The sheriff. Oh, the little blue blur is going like 700 miles per hour. Electric hair. I don't know what none of this is. But when I paid attention to this earlier, I've watched this a couple times now, I'm like, the acting just seems real bad. What is this? The Evil Dead? I don't know. He collects shoes. He's a freaking hoarder. This is where Gangsta's Paradise starts popping off. Sonic, I mean, he looks weird as hell. Let's not get it twisted. He's smaller than what I thought he was, so that's a good thing, I guess. But for some reason, he Sonic booms the hell out of the place. Electricity goes off. And now the government's got to get involved. Everything's gone to hell. Everything's gone to shit. And we need to get a professional in here. So this is where Jim Carrey pops off. He comes on in, his little mustache. Don't know if he's Dr. Robotnik. Don't know what the hell he is. But he comes in here with this goofy acting like, who's in charge? No, I'm in charge. Oh, I'm smarter than you. And like, look at his eyes. Just look at his eyes through this whole trailer. He didn't want to be here. He's doing this movie just to do it. You could freaking tell there's no passion here. He just wanted to make a payday, maybe. I don't know. Something happened. There's some kind of Illuminati thing. He's like, oh, and then look, this part was kind of cute. Oh, meow. I would have shot that fool. He did shoot him. Boom. No package down there, so he's hiding his junk. Okay, it's a kids' movie. You got to hide the junk. But they get Dr. Robotnik, Jim Carrey, whoever the hell he's supposed to be, to come save the day. Go after Sonic the Hedgehog, and that's what he's doing. I mean, but when you really look at this, it's like the CG's like, okay, I mean, of course I can't make CG, you know, decent. I'm not an artist, but the CG just looks all right. The acting just seems kind of hokey. It really feels 90s to me in a bad way, not in a good way, in a bad way. And I really like, okay, has a Genesis, yay. So there's, you know, they're kind of throwing some Easter eggs in there. And it's got that quirky little comedy stuff that I personally didn't find funny, but maybe a child would. But I mean, if this is kids' first exposure to Sonic the Hedgehog, I kind of feel bad for him. This scene right here, I just don't get it. They got Sonic in a little bag. He's like, I can't breathe up in this bitch. And this lady's like, you got a kid in there? He's like, no. Oh yeah, well, I do have a kid in there, but it's not mine. And these two are just like, really? Okay, like all disgusted, right? Like, wouldn't you be like, we'll continue this second. If you saw somebody, some chick and some dude carrying a duffel bag with a kid who can't breathe in it. And wouldn't you do something? Like, by the time you break off and go get the police or report something, didn't look like that's what they were doing. They were just like, like, let's go find a different elevator. Screw this guy. This is gross. Like, by the time, like, the kid would be, like, it might not end well for the kid. Let's just be honest. Wouldn't you, like, do something right then and there? But no, these two are just like, my life is more valuable than that kid. Who cares? Sorry, bro, you got dealt a bad hand. And just bounce. That just seemed goofy as frick to me. And it didn't make any sense. But I don't know. I didn't write this movie. Some people might have thought that was funny. And then right here, this is what makes me believe. I don't know the whole synopsis. I don't know the whole story behind this movie. It just seems like Sonic jacks some shit up and then they need help. But it seems like it's like an alternate universe. Like, there's the Sonic world, and then here's the real world. For some reason, Sonic warps into our world through a ring or something. I don't know. And he jacks some stuff up because his electric charge just is too much for us to handle, right? And it blows out all the electricity. Now everything's jacked. And then Dr. Robotnik has to come to our realm to try to get him because for whatever, there's something going on in this story, but it's kind of obvious there's two different places because Jim Carrey here looks a little more Dr. Robotnik-y. Just, I mean, I don't know if he's got a belly or something here because in the other scenes he's just fit looking. But we'll have to wait and see. But you got those mushrooms in the background. Definitely looks a little more like, you know, a world of that Sonic lives in would be in. What the hell world does he live in? I don't know. But whatever that universe is, this is more akin to that. So it seems like, okay, it's a dual world type thing. It's doing the Super Mario Brothers movie type thing. I don't know. It just, and it's strange, man. I'm one of those people who I've bit the bullet and watched movies that my kids wanted to watch. I've done it, you know, but at the same time, only movies that I've been like, you know what, this is going to be a good movie for kids. It's going to be entertaining. You know, I'm going to pay the money to go see it. Right. But at the same time, I'm also like, I pick and choose on those kind of things. And luckily, you know, I'm married to a woman who has similar taste to me, not exactly the same taste, but at the same time, like, she understands the stuff I'm into and she's into a lot of the same things. But I'm the kind of person that if she was like, hey, I want to go see this rom-com, this romance comedy chick flick, like, come with me. She knows better. I'm not down for that shit. Like, I'm not into chick flicks and I'm not going to suffer through a chick flick just to get some. I never have been like that. It's like, I'm not going to suffer through something just to get something. It's not the way the world works. Not in Madlittlepixel's household. Not in my brain. I could be an effed up individual because of that. But I just don't do it. If I have no interest, I'm not going to watch it. Not just chick flicks, kids movies, but just anything in general. You know, there's other big blockbuster movies that I'm like, meh, I got no interest. I'm not watching it. But that's how I am. I'm very picky and choosy on these things. I'm not going to suffer just for the entertainment of the kids. Because my 4-year-old, he's 4. What the fuck does he know? He didn't know nothing about Sonic. He's played a little bit of Sonic, but he wouldn't know Sonic if Sonic bit him in the ass. So it doesn't make sense to me. He's excited for this, but I know at the same time, he'll probably sit down and watch this movie for 30 minutes and be annoyed or bored with it. He'll finally like come to his senses. And then I have 2 other kids. They haven't seen this trailer yet. I haven't, you know, my other kids, when they come home, I'm going to have them watch this. And I already know, I'm going to be like, children's, listen up, y'all. Do you want to see this movie when it releases? Take a look at the trailer. I'm going to put the trailer on for them and they're going to be like, oh, hells no, Dad. We don't want to see this shit. What are you showing us? No. Nope. F that noise. That's what my 9-year-old and 12-year-old are going to tell me once they see this. So I already know. They're not going to want to watch this. My 4-year-old has no clue what the hell he's talking about. We'll watch this when it's convenient and we're not paying like $80 to $100 to go to the theater and watch this crap. I ain't buying no popcorn. I'm going to sneak in some snacks if I went to see this movie, but I'm not going to go see this movie. So I'm not going to save $20 on snacks. And I'm not going to pay $80 in movie tickets for my family to go see this crap. I'll wait for it to come on Netflix because, you know, 3 months after it's in the theater, It's going to be on Netflix or something. It's not like back in like the 90s, early 2000s, you would wait for a freaking movie forever to like release on VHS or DVD, Blu-ray. You know, not so much Blu-ray. I think kind of at that point is where it just like the turnaround was so quick. I remember a movie like back in the 90s, maybe up to early 2000s, a movie would be in a theater and you would wait like a year, if not longer, for it to release at home. Like, at least that's the way it felt to me. Now it's not. Stuff just comes out like a few months later. So I'll wait for that. Watch this on Netflix. Watch this on some kind of service I already pay for. Maybe it'll be on HBO or Showtime or something. I'll sit down and watch it, but I'm not going to pay I'm not paying no special extra fee to go enjoy this with a bunch of strangers who are going to annoy the fuck out of me. And just, you know, that's just the way it is, man. So there we go. Getting indigestion because this trailer just, it's hard to swallow. You know what I'm saying? But there we go. People wanted to hear my thoughts. There's my thoughts. Take it as you will. I mean, I wasn't going to record anything anyway today. And I just wasn't excited for this. Really do appreciate it, guys. I will catch y'all next time, though. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Bye-bye. You gotta go fast. Boom. Bye. Peace out.